Hi guys, it's Kiyako here, back with another speed build. Today we're building an autumn home. This was requested by Leon. Thank you so much for this request. I know you requested this like literally just the other day, but as soon as I saw this request, I was like, oh my god, like fall is just around the corner. I'm so freaking excited for it. Like I'm such an autumn person. So your request was like perfectly timed because it is September now. It is September 1st. I'm so freaking excited for, you know, the trees to start turning orange and, you know, for getting like a lot of pumpkin flavored things in literally every store you can find. But yeah, so that is what we're doing today, is building an autumn themed home. So you may be wondering, like, what does an autumn themed home look like? Well, it's gonna look like this. It's gonna have a lot of pumpkins, just warning you guys ahead of time. Like there's gonna be like a lot of pumpkins, like an absurd amount of pumpkins. A lot of like warm colors, like oranges, a lot of like trees turning orange and yellow and having their leaves on the ground. It's just gonna be so cozy and so warm and just fall-tastic, I guess. But yeah, so thank you for Leon for this request. It was perfectly timed. So yeah, please let me know what you guys think of this build. Let me know what you think of fall, if you're a fall autumn person yourself. Like I said, I am definitely one. I'm not really so much of like this type of fall autumn where I'll like have pumpkins everywhere and like, you know, drink tea every day. I wish I was, but I'm just genuinely not that type of person. I'm more like a heavy appreciator of fall, just the way it looks. I think it's just such a beautiful season when everything turns like these beautiful colors and it starts to get cooler but not like too cold yet. And obviously it's a great time for fashion as well because you can start wearing, you know, more layers and warmer things, and it's just a wonderful season, you guys. Let me know what your favorite season is. I have a feeling that it's gonna be fall. I hope it's fall, you guys. I mean, there's gonna be freaking Halloween, there's gonna be Thanksgiving. Like, fall is such a wonderful time. Like, oh my goodness. Like, I can't believe how you could like any other month. Not shaming you guys if you're summer people or winter people or spring people, but I am a fall person. I'm using the word fall a lot for a video that's titled Autumn. I know that like fall is like the American way of saying it, and then I think autumn is like the European way of calling that's what you call the month. I think that's the difference. I'm not quite sure if there's like any other difference, but I'm pretty sure that that's like the difference that I'm aware of. I should also let you guys know that this video is only an exterior. Tomorrow we are going to be doing the interior, so this is a two-part video. And the reason for that is just this is kind of a massive home. Like, it's not like huge, but it's big enough that like if it was all in one video, it would definitely be like really, really long. So today we're just going to do the exterior, and then tomorrow you're going to see the interior. But yeah, you can start to see me getting like all my, you know, my trees together, my little like bushes in the front. I'm gonna put in obviously some pumpkins. You're gonna see those pretty soon. I thought about having like a driveway and a car, but I ended up scrapping that because it wasn't really the vibe, you know? Like, I don't want to think of fall and then see like a car in the driveway. I want to just see, you know, leaves and nature everywhere. So I scrapped the car. Instead, we're gonna have this beautiful like little entryway gate that has like some flowers over it. That's from the Cottage Living pack. I think that's from the debug menu actually. And then out front, we're gonna have this like row of pretty flowers. So stunning. I love fall, you guys. But that being said, like, I feel like as soon as I, you know, go to the seasons panel and like change this lot to like, I don't know, summer or spring or winter or something, all the colors are gonna be off because like I plan my color palette around the season of autumn in the game. And you know how all the trees change and all the bushes change and, you know, even the lighting changes a little bit. So I feel like this house can only exist in this aesthetic if you have the seasons set to autumn. Otherwise it's gonna look kind of strange. But yeah, we do have this lovely backyard area. So there's like a swing set, there's gonna be like a little sitting area, and then we have like a clothing line. Like I said, this is like a very, very massive house, so I do imagine that this is a house for like a huge freaking family, like a large family. And maybe I'll do like a fun character build of that family. I haven't done a character build in a short while, so I might be tempted to, you know, make some cozy people with like cozy sweaters and, you know, that kind of vibe. But yeah, so here's the little sitting area that I'm setting out back. It feels like a really nice place to read, you know, like you sat on that swing and you have like all these lovely trees around you and those like very beautiful bushes there. You could just like sit back with some tea and read. I'm like a tea person in my brain. I really want to be someone who drinks tea and like, you know, does all that cozy stuff, but in habit, I am not. I wish I was, but I am not. I'm more like a tub of Ben and Jerry's kind of person, but you know, I can dream about being a tea person. And of course, here is where we break out the pumpkins. There's a lot of them, you guys. I love the aesthetic of pumpkins. I haven't carved pumpkins like for Halloween in a very, very long time. Every year I tell myself that I'm going to and I want to, and then I forget until literally the day of, and then all the grocery stores are out of pumpkins. So this year I'm gonna really try to get a pumpkin and like actually carve it. And if I do, I'll show you guys what I carve, because you know, I'm excited for Halloween this year. And let me know if you guys are too. Let me know if you have any costume ideas. You know, what you're doing, what your plans are. Are you going trick-or-treating or something like that? That sounds so fun. I don't have any like costume plans yet. I have a list of costumes on my phone, and I've had that list for literally years and years and years. And I like rarely ever wear a costume, but I don't know, maybe this year will be the year when I like finally do it and I, you know, make a costume, and I don't know, we'll see. And let me know if you guys have any costume ideas, because I might just steal them from you. Anyways, so on the front porch here, we have this little area over here, which obviously seems very, very cozy. A lot of cozy spots in this house, you guys. You know, those two rocking chairs, and then on the left side of the porch, we're gonna have like another little seating area. But right now I'm just gonna put in like some dirt everywhere. We're gonna put down some like leaf, ground texture later on. I know what I just did there looked very weird, but I was like trying to like slot a pumpkin in somewhere. And obviously on this side, like I said, we're gonna have another little seating area if you want to sit down and, I don't know, smell the pumpkin spice in the air. I have to admit something, y'all. I have never had a pumpkin spice latte. I've not. I know it's like a big thing about autumn, and like it's a big, you know, meme and stuff, but like I feel like I'm missing out on something cultural, you know, because I've never like actually experienced one. Like honestly, I love pumpkins. I love the smell of pumpkins. I love like pumpkin seeds, but in terms of like eating pumpkin, like the only thing I can think of that I ever eat is like pumpkin pie, you know? Like I don't really like consume a lot of pumpkin, so I can't imagine like what a pumpkin spice latte would taste like. I imagine it just tastes very sweet and like good. I don't know. Let me know, do you guys think it's worth it to try a pumpkin spice latte? Maybe this will be the year. This will be the year that I finally break out the mold and, you know, try one for the first time. But yeah, anyway, so back here we're gonna put in some more bushes, just trying to populate the area with some plants so like the yard doesn't look like completely empty. And then what are we doing? We're gonna put in a little bicycle, because I imagine that, you know, someone, like maybe a teenager in this house, like rides their bike around, you know, the town and stuff. This is in Brindleton Bay, by the way. I thought that would be like the best fall feeling town. You know what I mean? And I feel like that was a good choice, because there's not really another like autumn vibey town. Anyways, like I said, this video is just doing the exterior, but we are very quickly going to go in and put in my walls. I am going to put in some wallpaper and flooring, but I think that's probably going to change when I start the interiors, just because I'm very fickle. But I just wanted to give you guys a sense of what the layout of the house is going to be when we start doing the interiors tomorrow. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing here, just putting in all my walls, just trying to divide everything up. From what I remember, this is like a 4-bedroom home. So I think one of the bedrooms is gonna be an office, and then we're gonna have 2 big bedrooms and like the master bedroom. So I think the master bedroom is gonna be for the parents, and then the other 2 bedrooms are gonna be, I think one of them is gonna be for like twins, and then the other one's gonna be for like a teenager. So I think this is probably like a family of, how many is that? Let's see, twins, 3, 4, 5. So like a family of 5. And I also imagine that they either have like a dog or a cat or something. Like they're definitely like a very like classic family. When you think of like a nuclear family in a big autumn house, like they have to have like a dog or a cat or something. But yeah, so I'm just picking out my flooring and my tiles. Like I said, this is subject to change, just because my brain just is very indecisive sometimes. But I do end up kind of going with some like blues. I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna stick with the blues. It is pretty in contrast to all the warm colors we have going on the outside. But I don't know, we'll see. We'll see where this goes in the part 2 to this video. But anyways, as we are wrapping up the wallpapers and all the interiors, again, please let me know what you guys think of this build. Thank you so much to Leon again for the suggestion. I'm really happy with how the exterior of this house turned out. And like I said, your suggestion was perfectly timed, because yesterday I checked my calendar, I was like, oh my goodness, tomorrow's September 1st, like fall's just around the corner. I have to start off the month with a fall build. So thank you so much for that. And as always, you guys, if you have any requests, suggestions, challenges, color palettes, Sims ideas, like anything at all that you want to share with me, just leave it down below and I'll check it out, and, you know, we can make really cool things together like this. And yeah. Anyways, fall has begun. I hope you guys have a wonderful autumn. I know I will. I'm looking forward to the trees changing colors. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.